How much do you earn as a salary senator? I earn 14 million for everything. In a year or per month? In a month. In a month. It's not enough.
Dr. Abati, everything compassing is not enough. I mean, what are we not going to hear in Nigeria? Well, let me take this reaction before I...
My people, welcome back to Naija Star News. I don show again with another correct tori wey dey trend for inside Naija. One Nigerian senator don scatter the table again. He says that 14 million naira monthly salary no reach anything that they suppose pay them senators more, and Nigerians no take am easy with am. They just dey blast am left, right, front and back. Even Arise News crew dey vex for that senator statement because many people say Nigerian army wey dey do the most risky work for the country, their salary no reach anything. As many people say, most of them no dey even collect reach 100k salary per month, but Nigerian senators enjoying luxury and air condition 247 are demanding a pay rise. Guys, this matter serious o. Make una watch the video, make una hear wetin dem talk. Dem no hold back at all. After you don watch, abeg drop your comment for the comment section. Wetin you reason about wetin dem talk, and if na your first time for this channel or you never subscribe before, abeg no dull, just press that subscribe button. E no dey cost you shishi, so you fit dey get all our latest gist sharp.
How much do you earn as a salary senator? I earn 14 million for everything. In a year or per month? In a month. In a month. But everything compassing. In your salary, my salary, the overhead, the worker salary, everybody. So you don't think that is enormous? No, it's not. You're not the only one. No. Let me be honest with you. Do you know this money I have to buy fuel, I have to travel to my constituency, I have to maintain constituency office, I have to sit in the constituency. It's not enough.
Dr. Abati, everything compassing is not enough. I mean, what are we not going to hear in Nigeria? Well, let me take this reaction before I come to you, Dr. Abati. This is from Ennis, who wrote, "You are earning 14 million naira monthly for doing nothing. Come on, Nigerians. It is high time Nigerian people wake up to correct this injustice in the society. 14 million naira divided by 160 people or workers by Nigerian minimum wage is 87,500 naira. I know feet shout." Dr. Abati, I mean,
well, you see, these your lawmakers, they are very interesting people. And someone like Senator Uju Okalu, he's been governor twice. He's now a senator. I mean, he will qualify as a statesman, you know, and he's a grandfather. He's, you know, he's been around. And then he will go on television to tell Nigerians that 14 million naira is not enough for him in a month, that in fact he uses it to buy fuel to go to his constituency.
Yes.
And everything encompassing, everything 14 million naira in a country where some people have just spoken that some people have not received their salary because some banks are not functioning. How does he want people like that here listening to him to feel?
I don't know.
And then, you know, this 14 million naira, okay, is from Igberi, in Abia North, that's his constituency, in Abia State. Yes. So even if he spends 1 million naira to go from Abuja to Igberi, he cannot spend up to 14 million naira. So I think this is the point that Nigerians make about these senators. That look, they are overpaid and underworked. Many of them are guilty of absenteeism. Many of them go there to just snore and sleep during proceedings. When they don't show up, they say they are doing committee work. Well, that's why Nigerians are saying we should have a unicameral legislature.
Yes.
And the work of the members of this unicameral legislature should be part-time work.
Yeah.
All the people in the National Assembly who are doing nothing, who have nothing to do, you know, they are collecting 14 million and they have the effrontery to come and tell us that it is not enough. So how much does Senator Jikalu wants to earn? How much will be enough for him? Perhaps 150 million naira per month. That's very ridiculous.
Right.
Number two, he made the point that it's committees that are given vehicles,
yes,
not members of, you know, of the National Assembly. Okay, what I know is that there's no member of that National Assembly that doesn't belong to one committee or the other. Except Senator Jikalu is telling us that the committees of the National Assembly, the people who are using those cars are goats. And then we will ask the question that, okay, how does he reconcile that with other, senators who have told us before that they use the 65 million naira SUVs that they've been given for constituency work. And Nigerians are saying, no, you can't be riding expensive imported vehicles. Go and ride innocent. Go and ride other locally assembled cars. Just make sure you don't get CNG that is put together by welders so that you can be safe. Number 3, I think he went overboard when he was saying President Tinubu is from the street. He knows the street. He knows what Nigerians are suffering, and he will deal with it. That he goes out in the evening.
And then with 1 or 2 cars.
That's a security breach. I don't think it's a good thing to be announcing that sometimes in the evening, President Tinubu goes around, Abuja. In a country where there are kidnappers.
He said it doesn't matter.
No, we don't want our president to be kidnapped. Because people are angry, that they are hungry. If he goes about driving around, well, I don't know.
All right.
Well, but Senator Kalu says he knows the street.
With the time we have. So, Senator, the reason why we had to bring you here, because your name was clearly mentioned in the release by the commission, talking about referencing you and also saying that anybody that has a contrary opinion should be held accountable for that. I will need your quick response, sir.
Well, I spoke as someone who was a senator, and I believe I had adequate and correct knowledge of what actually transpired at that time, and I believe with what is happening now. Well, the Resource Mobilization and Physical Allocation Commission were just playing with figures. They said they were specific in saying this is the salary of the legislators, or specifically the senators. And then they went on to give a breakdown of 20 million, which they said was what every senator earns in 4 years. But I think they have been economical with the truth, and I think I can understand their fears and apprehensions in terms of telling the truth when they know what is actually happening. While before I come to this interview, I was going through the papers and I saw this statement credited to one of the senators from Kano, distinguished Senator Kawu Smaila, who confirmed what I said, that the senators, particularly of this National Assembly, are receiving up to 21 million naira monthly. During my time, I was in the Senate, and I was pricked by my conscience as an activist who went to the Senate to unveil what has been made secret for over 2 decades. And I believe that taxpayers and Nigerians in general have the right to know how much their legislators are earning and how much they are actually being given. And I went on as a senator, serving senator then, to disclose what I do receive monthly, what is credited into my account. At that time, it was 13.5 million plus 750,000. And what the present serving senator confirmed is in line with what I said. And if you receive an alert of 21 million, or at our time 13.5 million, I cannot say I received 1 million or 2 million. It is what I received. And what I know very well is that there is the basic salary. In our time was...
Now, 5 years in the Senate and the issue of remuneration, in fact, since the advent of democracy in 1999, is still ongoing. Nigerians wonder, why would their representative, be earning millions of naira monthly? You want to confirm or deny that?
Well, like you have seen the breakdown of what lawmakers earn cumulatively. Cumulatively means your vehicle allowance, which was put bit by bit into your remuneration for the whole 4 years, it is added there. They don't pay you at once. They have put it there, your accommodation, because the houses that was built.
But we are aware that lawmakers from 1999, you are given official cars almost for free. It's only even when the lawmakers don't return that, you know, they auction such cars to them. So why the car allowance again when you've already gotten 160 million naira worth of Jeep?
Well, you could have allowed me to first of all land before you load the second bullet. Because it's like your cannon is already loaded. Cumulatively, when I was in the Senate, cumulatively all the allowances put together was 14.4 million naira per month.
Okay.
My salary was 1.something million naira. You have wardrobe allowances, you have your vehicle allowances, you have other allowances put together. It was 14.4 million naira.
Okay, these are the allowances, and your salary was
1 million.
Let's just say 1 million.
Well, yes.
So each senator,
yes,
during your time then,
yes,
would go home with 15.4
no,
million.
14.4 million.
No, plus your 1 million.
No, including
salary.
that,
okay,
is
including.
to be 14.
Okay, that's
yes,
fine. 14.4 million.
Yes.
Today, the
yes,
case is different.
Yes.
It's about how much?
It is about 29 million now.
29 million.
Yes.
In this austere Nigeria.
I will come to that.
Okay,
now,
go on.
Now, 29 million looks big on paper.
Just on paper.
Just on paper. I am saying this as a very honest man. I am not trying to support National Assembly, an institution so vilified, and I have been a member of that vilified institution for 5 years. I am not siding with them, but I will bear the facts on the table.
Openly, very quickly, but you are
now,
happy with the humongous money, right?
It is not humongous.
Just on paper.
Go on. Just on paper.
Okay.
When I was in the Senate, my monthly salaries and allowances put together was about 14.4 million naira.
Yes.
And at the end of the month, the company I founded, which I was the managing director and the chief executive officer, when I won election, I had to leave the company to go into governance. Had to start subsidizing my own life, because the money that was coming or allocated to my office was 14 million, which was nothing, absolutely nothing, considering the demands, the want, the challenges faced by my own constituents on a daily basis. Now, let me put it this way.
What are they demanding?
Somebody will come and tell you today his wife is sick, he is sick, his children cannot pay school fees, he's in the hospital.
How much they pay Nigeria politicians versus how much they pay police and soldiers when they protect your life and property? Move first start with politicians.
I, a member of this house, collect basic salary of 2.5 per month, furniture allowance 7.5 million per month, newspaper allowance 1.2 million per month, wardrobe allowance 621,000 per month, research allowance 248,000 per month, accommodation allowance 4.9 million per month, utility allowance 828,000 per month, personal assistant allowance 621,000 per month.
So that one are the politicians. So they pay a month. The total amount when they pay na 18,418,000. That they pay a month. If you calculate that money to a year, now 221,016,000. for doing nothing now they do. You know, just so they argue, now be with work or you go the soldier and the police. All these guys that they carry kala, kyun, that they risk their life. Sometimes they carry army, they go Sabisa phone, they know they return. That they pay them allegedly, they pay the 80k, sometimes they pay the 70k, sometimes say that they will the owe them. If they deduct money come for this guy money now, they call they pay them 300,000. You go see and say corruption go reduce because the kind ones when they go dey put eye for people money, they go come out their eye because you know if you tell me say I get family, you go dey pay me 80,000, you call me say they feed my family, you know. See, all these people they know what they go do when corruption go to reduce for this country, but they know they do one.
Even that 100,000 naira that they are paying soldier was not for a very long time ago. Now January this year, I'll be February this year. Now the money reflects because of the minimum wage that the federal government have increased the minimum wage of federal workers. That is where they have 53,000 naira to the 50,000 naira they are paying soldier before. Right from before is 50,000 naira plus the little 20,000 naira they added to as a small allowance. They call it no regular. No regular mean no be regular. One day they can stop that money. I make soldier if they boast today that if they buy some food stuff, see small money when they go fit a more block. This thing is benefit to the people living in the north because the way that they live life for north, not be that they live for south. When you go just enter one your village, just use a mode to take build house. Pull zinc, say you don't build house. Not so they build house. If they favor some northerners, and you know they favor some northerners too, because not be all northerners they live low life. What am I saying? I want the House of Senate to review soldier salary. It's a very poor salary. House of Friends may they answer, presidency may not answer because a man cannot be working day and night. A man they work from day and night in 30 days. At the end of the 30 days, they will say take 100,000 naira. And secondly, House of Senate, the feeding allowances of a soldier when una disburse, not be all soldier. That feeding allowance they entitled to not be all soldier. If you be say waiting the right for the proposal before una sign out that budget of feeding money, una increase am. Say now all the whole personnel from inside Nigeria may be entitled to that feeding allowance. I will let una know now say not be all soldiers they entitled to that feeding allowance, and that feeding allowance wanna increase. Feeding of a soldier in any operation ground, the feeding still remain the same. The feed is still very worse. It's not even up to 1.5. They are feeding soldier with in every day. It's the same officer that is still hijacking that money. I'm going to talk about that very soon. No be waiting they tell now they give them, that they give soldiers. They are the one eating it. So officers need to stop this nonsense. They need to stop it. Let them find me. I know they wrong. Nigeria is no big. The way when they tell when they not fit they find bandits. Time when they for this they find the bandits. When they do nonsense for this country and the Boko Haram. May they leave Boko Haram, may they come find me. Because now I am now their problem. They will learn in a hard way.